Hey y'all, it's Webkinz here with Celsia, the Winterman Husky. I just want to take a moment to talk about Webkinz Day 2025 and why I'm excited and also not excited. So let's get into it. Now, for those of you who don't know, Webkinz did a fan design pet contest for their 20th anniversary, and they settled on a 20-year tiger, which looks fantastic. They have released the classic model for it and the next model, and I have to say, this is the best next model they have made ever. And honestly, I think a massive part of that is because they gave it dot eyes. Instead of giving it big, creepy, realistic eyes like all the other next models, they gave it dot eyes like a classic Webkinz, and it looks fantastic. It looks like a Webkinz in 3D, and I love it. Okay, I love it. I genuinely hope that this is how they do all their models from now on, because it looks spectacular. Now, the interesting thing is, of course, the dot eyes and the fact that this pet design contest was done months and months in advance. They already have the model finished, because I thought they were doing it that early so that they had enough time to sculpt the next model. But the model's already finished, and we're still a good month and a half out. This is speculation, and I don't know much about for the production and stuff, but one theory is that they are making a plushie, and that's why it was done so early, so they had enough time. Now, if they are making a plushie, it's a classic plushie, because it has the dot eyes. A next plushie has, they always have those big creepy beady blue eyes. That's like the least appealing feature ever, and all of the next plushies have it. So if they are making a plushie of this tiger, it's going to be a classic plushie. However, I don't think they're doing that, because first off, it's a fan design pet, and I don't think there's a legal thing with that, because it's Webkinz. They own whatever you submit to them. However, even without a legal thing, I don't think Webkinz would make a plush of something that they didn't make themselves. Call it a hunch, I don't know. I just don't think they would do that. And number two, they'd be making a classic plushie, which they keep telling us is impossible and a huge risk and wouldn't be profitable, etc., etc., etc. However, I do think that Webkinz Day 2025 is like our last hope. Due to Webkinz not being as popular as it is, I think a large portion of the kinds of decisions we've been seeing is because Webkinz just isn't getting funding anymore. But Webkinz Day, Webkinz turning 20 is a huge deal. So I feel like if we're going to get classic plushies ever again, it's going to be this April. If April comes and goes and we don't have classic plushies, I think that's going to be it for me. That's going to be me giving up and saying, they're never coming back. Yeah. However, this is, of course, their prime time to do it. Nostalgia's at an all-time high. They've been posting a lot of nostalgic posts recently, like about the Webkinz road trip, and like this one that was like, take me back to 2007. So for me, it does seem a little bit like they're building up hype for a nostalgic Webkinz something. And I really genuinely hope that it's a classic plushie revive. That they're finally using the nostalgic boom and bringing back Webkinz classic plushies. If that's the case, goodbye to my money. I will not miss you. But based on their track record, I don't think it's too likely. Sorry. So yeah, I can't comment on any of their posts, or no one can see my comments because they freaking restricted my account. I guess I was too negative in the comments. I don't know. But I would love to hear everyone else's thoughts. Do you think it's possible for us to get a classic plushie revive this April? And do you think it's likely? Because for me, I would say, yes, it's possible. No, it's not likely. But I'm really curious what the rest of the community has to say. Because this is probably the biggest, the most hope I've had in a while. This is our chance, I feel like, and if it passes, I'm gonna say the fight's over. That's just me personally. But yeah, I want to hear what everyone else has to say. Sorry, this video's unedited. I'm just I didn't really want to edit a rant today. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, yeah.